Hey, hello, what's up, guys? Yes, it's me again. Do you know why? Because it's the next day, right? Every time the next day comes, I have to, talk in front of my camera so that I could post that video to my YouTube channel. And that is my challenge is all about. So here we go again, right? So let me talk about something in English again, okay? Well, anyway, without further ado, just let's get it started. Okay, today, yeah, I think that I just figured that all of us wanna become a great English speaker, right? Yes, all of us. Yes, I'm talking about you, dude. Yes, that dude in the red. Yes, I'm talking about you. Well, anyway. Yes, in order to become a great English speaker, we need to have the experiences talking to other people, right? And then because I think that most of us, maybe all of our viewers and me myself living in Japan, and then if we have an opportunity that we could speak in English, we want to make the most of it, right? So in order to do that, we need, there's something that you shouldn't do, that is you shouldn't pretend that you understand what they're saying, it's real bad. I mean, it's only, there's nothing but cons, I just can't talk about pro and the cons because there's only the cons. When you try to, if you pretend that you are understanding what they're saying, right? So instead, you should say, being honest, I don't get it, or I don't understand it. What do you mean? You should say this kind of thing, and then if you say this kind of thing, honestly, you don't get it, do you know what happened? If you say that, if you're being honest, if you say that kind of thing, I don't get it, honestly, they will feel that you are a very honest person, and then at the same time, you are willing to communicate with you, even though you don't understand something, because you are being honestly, you're asking that you don't understand them, and that means that you are trying to communicate with them, right? So if that whoever you're talking to feel that you're feeling, they will also, most of the time they will also try real hard to communicate with you, because you are trying hard to communicate with them, right? So if you do that, even though you started out, not understanding what they're saying, but if you just keep on trying and keep being honest and ask them the question, and then you usually, have a good time, right? Because think about it, you started out with, not understanding them, but, at the end, you understand what they're saying, and also that you communicate with them, and most of the time, if you do that, you would have a very good conversation with them, and then that will make you, that will bring you a big, confidence on your skill, English skills, and then this is a very, great benefit for you, right? Just being honest, and then trying to communicate with them, trying real hard, and then that the person, whoever you're talking to, will do the same, right? And then it's in this way you have only the pros, no cons, only the pros, right? But if you do that exact opposite and pretending that you understand what they're saying, what happened would be very all that thing that happens, only thing you would have would be a very bad consequences, that's all, nothing, no pros at all, only the cons, if you say that, if you pretend that you understand, what they're saying, even though you don't understand them at all, they can feel it. I mean, they can feel that you are being dishonest, and then once they feel that, they'll suddenly lose their interest in talking to you. And then even though they know that you don't understand something, they just don't bother explain to you, because you are being honest, and that you are not they feel like that maybe that you are not interested in talking to them, and then just walk away. And then at the same time, you are losing that great opportunity talking to other people, but at the same time you are losing your confidence, right? You're confident because you pretended that you understand them, and while you don't understand them, you cannot be honest. So if you are not be honest with them, really they don't bother to talking to you, trying too hard to communicate with you, or trying to explain, trying real hard to explain to you. No, they're not gonna do that. They just walk away, and then see only that bad consequences, from from that being dishonest, pretending that you understand them, while you don't understand them. Just be, just trying to be honest, and then that's something that is communication is all about, right? If you are being honest, people can sense that, and then in return they will try to be honest with you, and then trying hard to help you out if you don't understand something, because you are willing to try real hard to communicate with them, right? So yes, that's the one of the advice that I want to tell you today, because as I said, I am also that English learners, and if I have a chance to talk to someone, I want to make the most of it. So I just want to try to be honest, and trying to say things that they might so that they would enjoy talking with me. Just be considerate to other people, whoever you're talking to. That's very important. That's one of the things that I think that excuse me, one of the factors that make you to become great good English speakers, right? English is communication tool. That language is something that we use to communicate. So yes, that's the one of the things that I wanted to advise you today. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video again, and then I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.